Close the hood, grab the keys, baby, who you trying to please? Push the pedal, spin the wheels, I know how to make you feel. Baby, I ain't playing games, just shut the door and pump the brakes. Close the hood, grab the keys, baby, who you trying to please? Push the pedal, spin the wheels, I know how to make you feel. Baby, I ain't playing games, just shut the door and pump the brakes.
It's time for some hoops at Little Caesars Arena, home of the Pistons. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Los Angeles Clippers, it was a loss to the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, here's Bogdanovich. This is a primetime interconference rivalry, Greg. What do you expect we'll see here tonight?
Kevin, it could be a feeling out process early, but once the teams get going, expect this thing to get physical and contentious.
Pass to DeRozan. There's the drive. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Now Bogdanovich. Back to Walker. Ingles with the ball. Here's Allen. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Pass to DeRozan. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3 seconds. Detroit got the ball.
Here's Bogdanovich. At the elbow, it's Allen. Here's Walker. Doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to McGee. DeRozan on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Driving inside. And DeRozan throws it down.
Well, doing what he does best. DeMar DeRozan hits the afterburner on the drive, catches the defense flat-footed.
And it's Walker penetrating. Got a hand on it. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Doncic. And here's Schroeder. Gallinari outside. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Goes up the baseline. And the jumper is good.
Well, Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it. Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Ingles. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. They get the rebound. Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
Now here is McGee. Stolen by Walker. Here's Allen. Lays it in off the breakaway. Allen's got 6.
Well, you can't get lazy around Kemba Walker now. He's got fast hands. He'll take it from you and be gone.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
To the paint. Here's Allen. McGee with the block. Doncic outside. Schroeder outside. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Bogdanovich, no luck. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He believes that Pascal Siakam has reached that superstar level and has to be treated as such. Coach said he's going to get our undivided attention. The same things you do against LeBron or KD, we're going to do against Pascal. Now that is some respect. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Both teams deciding to change it up. Clippers trail by 4. Now here's Schroeder. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Reed. Doncic looking it over. Can they get it? And the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Adams.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
On the wing, Doncic. Over Ingles. That one off the back iron and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Adams' shot is good.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Here's Schroeder. Steven Adams making his last shot. And here's Schroeder. Now Reed. 5 on the clock. Back to Doncic. Over Adams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Walker with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
DeRozan on the wing. From 15 feet away, Jackson with the screen. Here's Schroeder. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, Dennis Schroeder taking advantage of the pick and roll action. Very good decision maker.
On the wing, Ingles. They get it back. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Pass to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Inside to Rosen. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Rosen's got his second bucket of the night.
That'll be a Pistons timeout. It's Tito Fernando. Let's go. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
Here's Rondo. And the rejection by Jackson. Smith outside. They set the pick to the middle. It's stolen by Adams. A solo fast break. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Nets, the corner three. And the Pistons lead by 6. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Jackson Jr.
It's good.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Team second.
1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Hart. Here's Adams. Pistons passing it around. Goes back up. They get it again. Here's Hart. Harris knocks it loose.
Shot violation. LA ball.
Clippers trail by 4. Smith scanning the floor. Pass to Neesmith. Harris outside. 3 on the clock. And the 3 off target.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Now, here's Hart. Covered by Smith. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Clippers substitution. Isaiah Jackson.
Smith with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Neesmith. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Kick out to Adams. Back to Rondo. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Shakes him. Some solid defense from Harris.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Pistons on top. They lead.
the Pistons mascot.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And they'll get another chance. Gallinari in the corner. There's a screen. They grabbed their own miss. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Detroit. Here's Siakam. Nice D from DeRozan.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Schroeder, left side. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Rondo. It's stolen by Allen. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Here's Siakam. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Los Angeles with another miss. The Pistons leading. Outside Rondo. Outside Bogdanovich. Detroit, no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. DeRozan on the wing. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it left.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, Kemba Walker.
Up top, Doncic. He has 5. And he hits it to tie the game up. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Walker in the post. Shoots over Doncic. Shot's good by Walker. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Well, do not underestimate, because of where he's finishing, that Kemba Walker's size is going to be a problem. This guy knows how to make the necessary adjustments.
And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Here's Smith. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Pistons basketball.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. To the paint. And Johnson with the stop.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first. And what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's Harris. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Now Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Adams sends it back.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
The Clippers again turning it over.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Pistons leading by 4. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Bogdanovich goes in. In it goes after missing his first 7. Now shooting 1 for 8 this game.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Smith outside. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down.
Jackson Jr.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
Stolen by Jackson. In the corner, it's Harris. Pass to Reed. Here's Nesmith. Shot clock at 6. Smith right side. Here's Jackson. The putback. It's good on the putback. It's a tie ball game.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Walker surveying the floor. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That one doesn't drop. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Smith right side. It's stolen by Adams. And Hart has it in the corner. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Outside Jackson. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Johnson. Back to Walker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And I'm sure they're anxious to get back home, as that will be game 6 of this 7-game road trip. Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Pistons trailing. Rondo looking around. Pass to Cunningham. Adams with it. Guarded by Jackson. Back to Adams. Hart with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. Adams down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now the Clippers with it. Harris outside. Pass to Johnson. Jackson trying to break free. Shot by Johnson, no good. All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Pass to Hart. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Now Johnson. Drives to the hoop. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Timeout. It's time for the team. Free. To the floor for the Clippers.
Pistons trailed by 6. Rondo on top. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Johnson outside. Driving the lane.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Siakam left side to stop the run. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Nesmith. Second shot opportunity. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And Keon Johnson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Right side, Rondo. From past the arc.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Rondo with the steal. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Siakam's running.
Gallinari using his length right there. Nicely done.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. Now McGee. Pass to Doncic. Puts up a 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shot, high post. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 10. And here is Doncic. Gallinari outside. McGee a screen. And Gallinari is good for 3. Gallinari's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Walker. Pocket 6. Floats one. That one, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Schroeder outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Schroeder's got his second basket of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Shoots the 3. Doncic with the steal. Lets it fly from 18. And the slam dunk by McGee.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding. To work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Right side to Walker. Here's Cunningham. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The very definition of an unselfish star. Kemba Walker doing work with the pass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Doncic. Oturu with the rebound. And here comes Walker leading the fast break. And the basket by Ingles.
Well, I'll tell you, if you play off Joe Ingles, he is going to make the catch-and-shoot jump shot. You better be there on the catch.
And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Pass to Ingles. Now here's Cunningham. Back to Ingles. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Schroeder. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Schroeder. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Reed. Outside DeRozan. Schroeder outside. Fires high post. Rebound by the Pistons. Tries to save it. And Detroit with another turnover here. Outside Jackson. They set the pick. Pass to Reed. And here is Doncic. Back to Reed. 6 to shoot. Out to Doncic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Doncic has got 13.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make sense.
And here's Walker. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Cunningham. And here's Walker. The shot's good.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. 15-point game. To the left side wing. Schroeder, left side. Over to the left wing. DeRozan in the corner. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons.
And Detroit has possession. Siakam inside. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Doncic. Now DeRozan. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. To the middle. It's stolen by Schroeder. Doncic with it. 13 points in the game. Outside DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
Well, the handles of DeMar DeRozan taking center stage there. How about the ball skills? Taking advantage of those and converting.
Stolen by Reed. And now the Clippers on the break. DeRozan with it. Now defended by Cunningham. The three for Doncic. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Cunningham. He has 6. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Come on, get back for your Pistons dancer!
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Los Angeles leading by 15. Harris outside. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Smith. Rebounded by the Pistons. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. And he's good on the 3 ball. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far. Now the Clippers with it. Leading by 12. Now here is Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Muscala. Smith with it. to Muscala.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Basketball. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Isaiah Jackson.
Now Walker. Now
2
Bogdanovich.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Takes a three. Connects from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pistons. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Yes, Smith. Harris outside. Jackson down low. And nothing is falling for him right now. And here's Ingles outside. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey, taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Yes, Smith. Here's DeRozan with the drive. And finished off by DeRozan.
I'll tell you, when DeRozan makes that kind of drive with authority, he's as explosive as anyone in this league.
Now Bogdanovich, guarded by Harris. Pass to Smith. 5 on the clock. Here's DeRozan. The shot, no good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. A three from Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Nesmith. And the Clippers call time here.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your Pistons dancers.
Clippers leading by 11. And here is Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And Johnson drops them both. And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And it's been there. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pistons trailed by 13. Here's Rondo. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Rondo's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Pistons. Harris with it. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Muscala. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. From beyond the arc. Rondo with some nice D. Out to the wing. Here's Hart. Over Harris. And misses it off the right side of the rim. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Here's Johnson. And it's sent back by Allen.
Wow! Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
And he drives in. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Neesmith. Back to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Muscala hits the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 11.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Substitution for your Pistons. Steven Adams.
Clippers leading by 11.
Kemba Walker.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Johnson. Harris with it. Jackson with the screen. Harris, good.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That's tipped. Now Johnson. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. The putback. And it's Adams on the foul.
A hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Gallinari. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. The wide open look here for Ingles. Misses the 3. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. He receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Schroeder outside. On the wing, Doncic. Here's the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Cunningham hits the bucket.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Gallinari outside. And here's McGee. Pass to Gallinari. Gallinari is screened. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well, the pick and roll is one of many useful tools in the handbag of DeMar DeRozan. How about their ability to be effective in that situation?
Cunningham's shot is off.
the shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The three for Doncic. Trains the three-pointer. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
From deep. And another three for the Clippers.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Inside. Here's Ingles.
Well, there's length, there's mobility. Gallinari doing a nice job contesting shots.
Pass to DeRozan. Gallinari outside. Doncic with it. And it's Schroeder in the corner. 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 21.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
So both teams changing it up here. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. There's the pick. Doncic outside. Pass to McGee. Schroeder surveying the floor. Takes a shot at the elbow. Tries again. Outside DeRozan. McGee a screen. Doncic outside. The three. Siakam pulls it in. Doncic outside. Second chance shot. And the layup by Jackson.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
With the step back to the left wing. Here's Walker. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Jackson down low. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
They could use a bucket. Excellent D that time there from McGee. It's been all Clippers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Doncic outside. And the usual order was upset last season in more ways than one. 5 out of the final 8 teams, Doris, in the playoffs had never won a title before.
Kevin, I think for the long-term health and viability of the league, the more teams with an opportunity to win the championship, the better off. We saw new stars get their first opportunity to win a championship. Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the hardest workers, one of the most humble superstars, goes out and wins it. It was so fun to cover.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your Pistons dancers. Coming onto the floor for the
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Harris outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
14
14 points for Jaren Jackson.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jaren Jackson.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And the Pistons making a change here.
James Johnson, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Rondo.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Allen with the jam.
That's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen, nice and easy.
Johnson with it. Shot clock at 5. Gallinari on the wing. Tries it from the top of the key. Detroit with the rebound. Bogdanovic looking around. And another three for Detroit.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
First personal foul. Team second.
36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Johnson. Six on the shot clock. There's Jackson with the three.
At almost 7 feet and with tremendous energy, Jarrett Allen has the tools to be elite on the defensive end.
Here's Johnson. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.